Welcome back, guys. We're trustedshopguide.com, and today we are in the tech room. In this video, we'll be showcasing the Sony DualSense Edge Wireless controller. After more than 2 years since the PS5's debut, Sony has released the DualSense Edge Wireless controller, an exciting update to the gamepad that'll have you feeling like a professional player. With features like an adjustable trigger, intuitive thumbstick sensitivity, and remappable button profiles, this product easily swooped fans of the console. In this video, let's take a closer look at what the hype is all about. To help you further, there are timestamps and direct links to all the products in the description below. Be sure to visit our website at trustedshopguide.com for more of our research in the tech room, or alternatively subscribe to this channel for regular updates. To begin with, we should check out the base design and dimensions. Basically, Sony is keeping what has worked for years, from the placement of the handles to the shape of the buttons and sticks. It's pretty much similar to the standard design, so you won't have to go through a big adjustment if you're switching out to this, though there's some minor changes elsewhere. For example, the plastic covers in the bottom half of the controller and the trackpad buttons are glossy black. It also packs a bit more weight at 325 grams as compared to the 280 grams of the previous DualSense controller. Next, let's talk about how simple and easy it is to use. For instance, the thumbstick caps are easy to clean and maintain. Simply remove the ones that are currently in position and click the new ones in. Apart from that, by flipping a switch on the back, the thumbstick releases the module holding them in place, and you can even replace it if they stop functioning smoothly since Sony packed an extra module. This purchase even includes a 9.1-foot braided USB-C cable and a little plastic mechanism to prevent the cable from being unintentionally yanked out while gaming. Even better, while the controller is inside the case, you can charge it thanks to a tiny flap in the rear. Now let's talk about the trigger adjustments that are totally made for competitive shooters. With the use of two sliders on the rear of the controller, you can change the actual stopping point for the trigger press from the full travel distance, perfect for racing games, to a hair trigger configuration. This is also more suitable for firing guns and first-person shooter games. The sticks are composed of rubber that is semi-hard and has a textured surface for better grip. For what it's worth, the short convex sticks feel wonderful and are almost exactly like the PlayStation controllers from the PS1 through PS3 periods. Next, consider the most revolutionary improvement. We have the updated back paddles. The DualSense Edge controller has magnetically attached metallic back buttons that are easily swappable. On top of that, they provide all the advantages that you would anticipate from two additional inputs. For games like Elden Ring and other Souls-like games, this means that you won't have to claw out your hand or use a special yet uncomfortable technique just to get through your gameplay while using the analog stick for camera control. Gamers find that the Elden Ring experience was much more smoother after assigning the D-pad right to one back button, which switches weapons, and the triangle to the other, which allowed us to summon more quickly. They also find that in games like God of War, Ragnarok, and Rollerdrome, the dodge roll button mapping allows them to keep their fingers in both triggers for increased control during tense boss battles. On the other hand, the half-dome alternatives are guaranteed to be unlike any back buttons you've ever used. They sit diagonally across the back of the controller and have a distinctive shape that resembles an analog stick that has been split in half. These seem considerably more sturdy than the lever-style choices, but require more deliberate pressing and are less likely to experience inadvertent pushes. Because of where the half-domes are, your middle fingers will rest much higher on the back of the controller. However, if you hold the controller properly, you can easily disregard them. So if you want to permanently attach them, they're the best choice for back buttons because they're less obvious. You always have the choice to take them out and put them back in the case when you aren't using them. Another interesting detail about this product is that at the front of the PS5, there's a whole menu that only DualSense Edge owners can use. When the function button is held down, the 4 configured profiles, one for each face button, as well as the options to make a new profile and change the headphone volume and audio mix, are shown. It gives you a short burst of haptic feedback when switching between profiles and lets you know when the current profile is no longer active. This happens very quickly and doesn't change your game much, but you can change it or turn it off if you want. The sleek design of Sony's interface makes the whole thing fun to use, and making, changing, and transferring profiles is a very easy process. In the custom profile section of the settings app, which you can quickly get to by pressing the function button, you can see your 4 assigned profiles. Hovering over each profile shows you instantly which buttons and settings have been changed. Just in case your naming convention wasn't descriptive enough, there is no limit on the number of unassigned profiles, so you can try out different custom assignments before sending your favorites to the majors in your shortcut slots. Although the PS5's interface can sometimes be complicated, we believe Sony got it right with this controller's approachability and simplicity. Overall though, coming with a style that is instantly recognizable, the Sony DualSense Edge controller includes all the bells and whistles you'd expect from a Pro controller at this price. What makes this stand out is how well the hardware and software are integrated at the system level. This is something that manufacturers of third-party controllers can't do. With its customizable features, it is definitely appealing to those looking for a more user-friendly choice, as well as gamers who have mobility problems. And there you have it, folks. Everything you need to know about the Sony DualSense Edge controller. If you like this video and it helped you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our tech rooms great. We look forward to seeing you at TrustedShopGuy.com again soon.